Hi, my name is Sandra Wilson Espinoza, and I came into this office to meet Paul because it was recommended to me by a friend. And I had a lot of fears because my mother's experience in the past, maybe her language barrier, she went through a lot and she was very unhappy. So I developed a huge fear, and I didn't ever take the time to learn about the Medicare process or Social Security, even though I have worked full-time as a teacher. So I took my really cool friend's advice and said, come see Paul, because any questions you have, he's going to relieve them, and you're going to feel so much better. I am almost 65, and you get a ton of stuff in the mail, and then you don't know what to do with it. It's just like way overload, and I was really frightened. So when I came to see Paul, I had basic questions because I'm a retired teacher, and my counselor says that I wasn't going to be able to get Part A or I wasn't going to qualify for Part A in the Medicare process. So that really surprised me, and that was my very first question. Okay, let's get some answers. What's going on? So I came in and I met Paul, and I was right away put at ease. He was so kind, and he asked lots of questions, but he also read my counselor's letter that he had never seen something like that before. So now he had questions too. And what was really great is that Paul walked me through every step. He and I formulated the questions that we were going to ask the Social Security office, and we were going to basically, he's going to be a detective and figure out what is going on with my process, and apparently I'm an unusual case. So he walked me to the office. We went up there, and he sat in the interview with me to ask the questions. And then what was really great is he helped clarify the answers. So we took notes, and then we came back to the office, and he walked me through everything so I could just, in layman's terms, understand everything that was going on. And we had so much to process through. I had to actually go back to my district and figure out what happened, and there was a lot of steps. Eventually, after lots of back and forth with Paul and with the office at the Medicare office there, Paul was finally able to share plans with me, and I was so excited because he wasn't trying to push anything on me, and that's what was one of my biggest fears, that I was going to be just kind of like taken down a rabbit hole. And I was scared. But of course, Paul, I felt I could trust this person. He was so accommodating, and he started to ask me, let's take a picture of who you are now. Let's see what you need now. And then he also shared with me that I have opportunity to change my enrollment, and just taught me all kinds of stuff that I had no clue about. So he used his big massive screen, and we compared different types of programs, and that was so helpful because he was able just to explain everything in great detail, as much as detail as I wanted, actually. So I'm thrilled, and I'm put at ease, which is huge for me, and I really trust Paul, and I would recommend him to anybody. It didn't matter how complicated your situation is or how simple. It's great to talk to him because you just feel at peace.